John, I really appreciate you meeting with me. It's like, but I have to say this is kind of a tough discussion to have because I've been concerned. We've worked together for a long time, and I'm just seeing some changes that I really don't know what to make of it. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, not really. I do what I always do.
Well, what I was noticing is, in the office, really going on over the past couple months, I'm aware that you've had, a few missed appointments, and we all do that, but it seems to be happening more regularly with you, being late. What I'll tell you though, what really brought this to a head, I got a call from opposing attorney last week, and he was concerned, and I don't think it was just, I think he was being a good guy in calling, but he said that in that hearing that your arguments, it just wasn't put together very well, and in fact, what he told me is that the judge actually had some words that he found concerning. You know what I'm talking about with that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We all make mistakes. That was just when I was really tired and didn't have it all together. But it's going to work itself out.
Well, yeah, I hope so. I just, I want to be part of helping along that way if I can. I told him I would talk to you. I'm also noticing I don't know, there's something going on with your hand, and I had some family members. That's not a bad thing, but I know there's some medical conditions that can cause some of those problems. Have you seen a doctor recently?
Oh, I've had this for a while. It's running in my family. It just gets worse when I don't sleep well or I'm stressed, and it just happens.
Have you?
It doesn't interfere with my writing.
Have you seen a doctor about it?
No, not yet.
I'd really recommend getting an appointment. If it were me, I'd go see my doctor and see what's going on.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Do you have a doctor?
There's somebody I've gone to, and not recently.
It's kind of awkward. I don't want to intrude, but I'm wondering, could I be of help in, setting anything up, or do you have someone to turn to for that?
No, I can call. I can do that.
Well, I'm really hoping that you could. How long do you think it would take you to get an appointment with your doctor?
Depends on the doctor, but I don't know. I can call in a couple of weeks.
Maybe we could touch base in a couple of weeks and just, I'm not interested in prying. I'm mostly just interested to make sure that you're not missing anything important, because I know that most conditions, it's usually better to find out earlier than later. There are a lot of things that can be treated.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I appreciate your concern. I'll give it a shot.
So, and I don't want to be heavy-handed, but I did want to let you know when the attorney called me, I'm understanding that either the attorney or possibly the judge, they were talking afterward, and I'm understanding that they are actually considering talking to the disciplinary board.
Oh.
And so.
Well, I'd rather handle this outside that. I'll call my doc. I'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I told him, I'd have a talk with you, and if there's any way I can help you follow through on that and keep it low level, I think, I want to be helpful to you.
If you want, I appreciate your concern. Sure, thanks.
So, how should we follow up?
I'll call my doc and I'll let you know.
Okay, maybe we could touch base in a couple weeks. Or...
Yeah, that sounds fine. Sure.
Okay, I'll talk to you, or give me a call if you want to, and I just want to help you with this.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Okay. All right.
there are additional resources like the Lawyers and Judges Assistance Program, and in a worst-case scenario, the disciplinary board. Dr. Swanda, give us some take-home messages.
Sure. I think the most important issue for people who are concerned about a colleague's behavioral changes is first to recognize, does that person seem to have insight? Are they aware of the problems that are pretty obvious to you? And the second piece to recognize is that if that person has insight, they'll fix their problems on their own, most likely. They won't need a lot of prodding from you. So if they're lacking insight, that's the time to intervene with a direct conversation with the person, if you can. If you can't, then whatever way you can find to recommend to that individual to follow up with a medical workup and use that as a starting point is the best recommendation. If you can't have that direct conversation, if you can't get them to see their physician, then that's the point when you probably need to follow up with the Lawyer and Judges Assistance Program.
Thanks, Dr. Swanda. We want to leave you with a few resources that we're going to show on a slide. Thank you for your attention, and good day or good evening.